Travis, David Powell, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in with the Gamecocks head coach before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Running inside, it's Clark. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Pulls it in. It's Bennett. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Sellers under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Harbor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st.
So difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cougars will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Here comes the heat. He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? Put a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you've just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. And you're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one-on-one matchups.
That's caught. It's Bennett. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Sellers to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
4th down, Sellers. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great catch and run for 6.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Houston going up tempo. Now the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Look out, he's got room. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Pulls it on the option. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And they got it. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
At the 35, he's got room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. Might have a chance. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Picked off to stop the threat. Got some room to run. The 50. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The defense putting points on the board. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put...
Pulls it in down the sideline. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Throwing, Sellers. Escapes the pressure to his right. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Might be changing the route. Again, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the right. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Houston wants to play fast. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Got his man down. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the line? Swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. He'll run it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Could be an alley. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Sellers trying to burn this defensive back. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Fielded in the end zone. It's straight. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Pressure coming. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. The run inside. It's Sanford. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
It's as if you're in GOAT in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Cougars will use their first time out here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looks as if he's going to run it. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense. It back, it's a turnover. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a gap. It's Clark. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads to the right. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Sellers from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing, Sellers. Got him downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's straight. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. One more snap coming before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Sanford. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the number 3 team, the Louisville Cardinals.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
And it's the Red Raiders with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. They continue to run roughshod over the opposition. They're now 9-1 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Henderson. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurt. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Running inside, it's Sanford. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Houston. And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. Sellers shoots it to the left. That's caught. It's Clark. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Gamecocks right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Lets it fly deep downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Cougars headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And got a little grass. Makes it past the marker. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
It'll be 3rd and long. On the run, it's Sanford. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Inside. It's Clark. Oh, he's got some space.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He wants to change this route. Here's Sellers to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. unloads it left. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Cougars moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Henderson.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Finds his man. It's Hughes. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Made a defender miss. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it.
Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Grab behind the line. It's Harbor. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Running inside. It's Clark.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Complete downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Timeout Houston, their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. In the red area, it's Clark. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. To the air, it's Henderson. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incomplete.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's third and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice.
Breaks into the open. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the route is on. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
With that last this offense, one of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today, but opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? A designed run for the quarterback. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. Can't get him to the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Now facing a 4th and long. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Looking to pass, it's Wegman. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. All the way! Touchdown, Cougars!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
It's complete to the right. He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and the two-point conversion attempt will fail. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they